Greetings, viewers.
We need more excitement on this channel.
It's been a rough morning for the JCrows. I had an amazing ribeye from Circle H, our new local butcher. I ate way more of the fatty portion than I should have, and I'm feeling it all. But we're here to inspire you and your running journey, as well as spread all kinds of propaganda on the Vote Crow campaign. We have our #1 propagandaist here with us today.
Propaganda machine.
If you need to propagate anyone or any cause, she's your person. And I think we're gonna be eating all kinds of things, which I see lots of consumption already.
Yeah, this is an episode about Vote Crow campaign updates and intermittent fueling, because Mr. Skitty Cat wanted that. So whatever Mr. Skitty Cat wants, he gets.
You ask, we deliver.
Hey guys, we've gone 0.05 miles, haven't run, and I'm feeling a hitch in my glutes.
I'm calling this less than a brisk stroll. We have people in strollers just bolting by us.
And well, what's supposed to be on the Dopey mileage this week?
I don't even know where we should or would be.
I'll be happy if I make it 8 miles total in one run
between now and January.
Yeah, between now and January, and I'll be able to finish the marathon.
I'm gonna get a little bit more than that. Not much.
Oh, they're running. So we've neglected to do some intermittent fueling. So how are you fueling intermittently?
Today I'm fueling intermittently with a lovely lemon blueberry muffin. It's delightful. So while we are taking our mandatory walk breaks, a few bites, I'm ready to go for another run.
Linz Reed, tell us when we have to run again.
In about 15 seconds.
15 seconds? Okay.
Yep.
What are your updates?
For the campaign? I think we're about to start running.
Your bowels.
Oh, so far so good. But I think if it's all right with everyone, we'll stay on campus and not venture into the neighborhoods. I'd hate to knock on some stranger's door, a loyal Vote Crow supporter somewhere out here, outside of the Lytle Land Water Improvement and Control District. And Linz Reed's fast.
One thing I've learned is I probably need to run more. All right, guys, we have a special guest slacker joining us this episode, Lars. I've known her ever since high school, so I've known her for a total of 7 years. So how's this run going for you?
Going great.
It's good.
It's a good morning. It's a little cooler than usual.
Yeah, it's a little humid out here. When we're actually running, Linz Reed goes fast.
Yeah, she's a rock star. Thank you.
She's also holding donuts.
Right?
Donuts.
The baton of...
Might need to fuel. You have to run in 30 seconds.
30 seconds. M. Kelsey, as usual, you're leading the charge here. You've also eaten a lot lately.
Yes.
So how is that affecting your run today?
I feel a little sluggish. I ate a lot of things in Ruidoso, New Mexico. A lot of good things, great places, but I felt guilty for not working out, so I'm excited.
That's me every day.
I'm excited to do it, but I don't know how it's gonna go.
Okay, as a intermittent fueling stop for us the last several months, even though we haven't run much the last several months, we have to pay tribute to Maslow Coffee Company. Endorsement implied. JCrowe, do you have any words to say about Maslow Coffee Company?
Really gonna miss the amazing customer service, ice cold Topo Chicos, and one of the best lattes I've ever had. So you'll be missed, friend. You will be missed.
Linz,
Yes?
why are you holding a box of donuts?
Because I'm a good friend. You never run alone. So some runners run with you to cheer you on. Other runners like me run to bring you fuel. So that's the real way to do it.
I think I'm gonna need some fuel.
Need some right now?
I have a muffin in my pocket. Oh, 1 mile.
There you go.
Nothing like a 17-minute mile to
Perfect.
start your weekend. If I'm at Disney, that's a great mile.
Yep.
After a mile, it's like you got to replenish something inside of you. Jar Oxandspoon. So, I got a cranberry muffin. Now let's see how well it fuels me for this next portion of the race.
Take a bite of my chocolate.
Oh, what do you got?
You got a chocolate chip?
Chocolate chip?
Want a cheersies?
Cheers.
Clink. Oh, not bad.
Not bad.
Good. Dominic can't tell, but it's good.
Yeah, never heard of that person. It's not like Thomas Keller.
Nope. Not like David Chang and his batch of muffins.
Who makes baked goods good? Well,
Very dope boy. Woohoo! Entenmann's.
who?
Entenmann's.
Oh, packaged
Packaged donut.
Keebler elves.
Yep.
Tummy update.
Tummy's good. We haven't really done much exertion, but
I exerted.
you exerted. Possibly in the clear, viewers.
I think we should run up the hill.
Okay, that might be the spark.
Just one spark, or
Yes.
with a spark that whatever Poe
Yes.
says in The Last Jedi.
Which I watched a little of last night. Didn't make it very far.
What is your opinion of the Rian Johnson take?
There visually, I thought it was really cool. Do you really want to know, or you just ask?
Yeah, the viewers want to know.
I thought visually it was a really cool movie. The storyline's kind of, Kano Bite's kind of weird. I'm gonna read the book anyway, but a couple scenes stand out to me. When the cruiser turns around and hyperspaces through
Holdo maneuver.
the Holdo maneuver in the theater.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. In the theater with the huge screen and the
No sound.
digital sound was one of the cooler cinematic things I can remember seeing. And then I really liked the salt, the red salt. That was just looked cool the way they did that.
Great. And Kelsey agrees.
Yeah. So from a visual art standpoint, I thought that it was a great looking movie. Now I do have the book that I'm going to dive into shortly after I finish the Alphabet Squadron. What currently is 2 books, 3rd book pending publishing. So yeah, that's my Star Wars take for the morning. HJ, comment below.
There's a hill up ahead. We're gonna take it because
You know what we call it?
what?
I learned this from you in the Jar Oxandspoon Canon. Dopey Training for Slackers, volume 7 or 8.
I can't confirm that.
I believe.
I don't know.
It's called a Run Disney stop sign. As soon as you see a hill, you stop and walk.
Yep, it's true. It's true.
Yeah, y'all have fun with that.
Oh, JCrowe's not running up the hill.
Whoa!
I'm walking and I'm keeping up with Jar Oxandspoon.
Burn!
Would you like me to hold those donuts?
It feels like home. No, I got them. They're my donuts. And oftentimes in the Bay Area, I would run with donuts. It's just like, it's like nestling a little child up against your hip.
And they look pretty well intact.
I think I have, like, you know how you get the mommy sway? I have the donut sway.
I do not know that.
You don't?
No.
Neither do I, but I've seen it.
They also call it mommy hands.
Yeah.
Got the mommy hands going on.
I mean, I do feel like a love I've never experienced before. Feel my heart opening up with a strange warming inside. It's from these beautiful little guys. So,
A litter of 6. All right, so we're a grueling 1.81 miles in. We hit the loop where we're back at our vehicles. JCrowe requested a water stop, and it's very rare that he requests to stop to fuel for anything. But I'd like to, you know, you've seen us fuel with baked goods and stuff, but I'd like to take some protein in it also. So, apple fritter fanny pack here, but what I have here is some leftover Wagyu steak, Wagyu ribeye, and you know, you could get a regular ribeye, but you know, the difference between Wagyu and regular ribeye is about $15 a pound. So this was cooked, grilled medium rare by the JCrowe himself. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of bite. Wagyu is like a Japanese cow. I don't know if they're actually from Japan, but I'm gonna take a bite of the decal and see how this affects me for the next stretch of running.
We're gonna have to do tummy checks for you.
Anyone have a knife?
You chose the wrong spot.
It's good. This was in the fridge all night.
I would like for you to offer some to the JCrowe's and see what happens.
I have a toothpick right now.
JCrowe, would you like to partake?
No thanks.
There is bloods running down your arms, or meat juices, not bloods.
How is it, King?
It was good. There is meat juice. Probably gonna have to wash the apple fritter fanny pack. Oh, and I just broke the foil. And I got meat juice running along me. So I may have to put this back in the car. That's what I'll do. Stay tuned.
While Jar Oxandspoon eats his ribeye.
Which I want no part of. Never said that before. If you have ever traveled in the southern regions of our great nation, you may have run across something called a green hatch chili. And at some point, someone decided we'll just put those in everything. So I'm eating a green hatch chili muffin, and it's amazing.
Spicy.
It's savory, sweet, with a spicy kick at the end.
What's in the cup?
This would be Cafe Du Monde, New Orleans' own famous coffee. I drink at least 16 ounces every morning. Still hot in my branded mug. Endorsement implied.
Endorsement always implied. So, campaign update.
Believe it or not, we are not slacking on the campaign. We've had 2 campaign cabinet meetings and we've made lots of progress. We have early voting coming up October 19th. So that means we got to actually get our campaign materials out there. So we're ready to sprint to the finish, to victory, so that we can have our big party at the WDW. We've rented out the castle. So Skitty Cat, we hope you can help us actually do that, because that's what we put on the invitations. So
Not meet you at the castle, meet you inside the castle.
We want the whole place, and we want the Vote Crow banners flying in place of Cinderella's.
Can we also paint the turrets? I know they just had a paint job, but can we also paint them a nice turquoisey, minty-ish?
Greg, we'll send you a mock-up of the logo of the campaign artwork so that you can get the Imagineers working on that. Maybe a float in the parade.
We get Scott Trowbridge to work on it.
I don't know, maybe carve the crow into the Tree of Life at Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, maybe just like projection map it on Spaceship Earth.
Approved.
This donut is actually good.
It looks good. I like those kinds of
I don't
sprinkles.
want a donut.
I'm gonna eat some at some point.
There is some Wagyu blood still on my hands.
Not bloods, just meat juices.
It was medium rare, so it could be blood.
I mean,
cooked
if
it pretty rare.
if it was processed properly, it's just natural meat juices.
I think the cow died on Thursday.
That's what makes it good.
And that is how we do it in Texas.
It's true.
So, Lars, what if you were to describe Jar Oxandspoon in high school in 3 words? What would the 3 words be?
Quiet is one.
Okay.
You were really nice.
Cool.
And
Of course.
you're kind of a friend to all.
Aw.
Let's see, and hanging with the cool kids.
There you go. All right, if you were to recall one definitive defining moment in your friendship with Jar Oxandspoon in 10 words, what would it be? Like, when I think of my friendship with Jar Oxandspoon, it is this memory.
We literally hang out every 2 years or something.
Perfect. Friendship that
True.
lasts beyond time and distance?
Yeah, literally. It just, I don't know. It's weird. You just pick back up after 2 years.
What is a memory from high school that you think Jar Oxandspoon would be embarrassed to tell me?
She only knew me like the tail end of high school.
But what about college? You knew him in college, right?
Yeah.
What is a memory from between you knowing Jar Oxandspoon to last year when I met him that you think he would be embarrassed to tell me?
Oh, no, I don't know.
That sounds like there's an answer.
There wasn't a social in college where you dressed as a cowboy. It was it was out at Perini's.
Oh, was that Perini?
Yeah.
Everyone, ladies and gentlemen, it was the last time in public I wore pleather pants and a bolo tie and an orange shirt. Do you still have pictures?
I do have a picture, and it's so funny because it's like,
Insert picture here.
If you find it, please send to me.
it's the most awkward picture ever. But yeah, there's a picture out there.
Okay.
I still have those pants. I'm gonna see if I can fit them / find them. And hey, I just figured out what I'm wearing to the wedding.
I was just gonna say, you know what you're wearing to the wedding. That's why we're getting married. There you go. Perfect. How many miles did Jar Oxandspoon run in high school and college?
Oh gosh, to his car and to school.
That is correct. That is correct. The only physical activity I did in college was take my racquetball class, and the racquetball court is small, so you don't have to run. It goes with my universal sports philosophy that there's no out of bounds, and all you have to do is hit the CRAP out of the ball. There were children around, so I didn't want to say the word.
What was your reaction when you heard Jar Oxandspoon was gonna run his first marathon?
I think it was after the fact that I found out about it. But I thought, if he can do it, I can do it too.
Yay!
That is the inspiration I am to everyone. If I could do it, anyone could do it.
Are you training for a marathon?
I haven't gone towards marathon, but a half. I'm up for that. But that's, yeah, this is my inspiration to keep moving forward.
Channel over, guys. Channel over. All right.
Changing lives, guys. Changing lives.
Jar Oxandspoon.
Well, it looked like you guys are having so much fun, and I'm like, I want to have fun like that.
PR in fun.
We are in fun. All right, that leads me to my final question for you, sir. This is your dear friend from high school, college, and beyond. Many years, 7 years ago. So
7 years ago.
as she begins her running journey, or maybe more than begun, what wisdom do you have to offer your dear friend?
What wisdom to impart?
Well, as you know, today we have gone 2 miles, and the second mile took 27 minutes to complete. All you have to do is take one foot and put it right in front of the other at varying speeds and stride lengths. Yeah, and eventually you will get to where you're going, because wherever you go,
Just no one may be where you're at when you finish.
that's true.
There you are.
Yeah, because what I like to think is wherever you go, there you are.
It's true.
It is very true.
That is a pivotal life statement.
And always intermittently fuel. COVID-19 clinger. Sounds like something from Alien. M. Kelsey,
That makes me feel better.
you up for running this?
Also, the hill.
Yeah?
You bet.
All right, let's do it.
Do it.
So MK, what you are experiencing right now is what many of us will experience during a regular Disney trip. You are full of food because you're just coming off of vacation,
Yes.
and we are about at 3.5 miles right now
Okay.
of arduous running.
Okay.
How How is everything going right now?
I'm okay. I definitely don't want to run too much because then I'll just taste all that again.
Exactly, I know how you feel.
I don't want to do that, and I certainly don't want to waste good money by puking it up all over the concrete.
That's
so,
true.
I feel okay. I don't want to overdo it. It's such an uncomfortable feeling.
But what are we gonna do after this?
We're gonna go eat. So it's gonna be good, and it'll be a nice time to cool off after this humid run.
That's right. Could have been said better. Just finished 3.73 miles. This is the furthest I've run in months. How about you?
Yeah, that would be my new not 2020 because of Dopey, but let's just say
Convid era.
pandemic era, yeah, longest. And my IT band kind of hurt. It's okay though.
So what can we learn about your IT band hurting and your election?
So you need to stretch, and you need
Just like you need to stretch your constituents.
and your resources,
right.
and use a personal trainer in the same manner you would use a marketing and finance director to do all the work. It's only painful when it's painful. So
That's the next mantra bracelet.
yes, just came up with that, by the way.
It's only painful when it hurts.
Some things never change. Like how I'm holding on tight to you.
Amen. So we would like that to be playing, Craig, on Main Street as we have the JCrowe election party at Cinderella's Castle.
I thought it was gonna be in between Homecoming and Morimoto.
Yeah.
Well, that's before we really got serious about this. And now, since Craig brought it up, we want to move it into the park. I thought we talked about this on the campaign call.
Oh, did he bring it up?
We have to check the minutes, which I'll post online for public viewing, along with our financial statement.
Any debates coming up?
Hopefully not, because I would probably not be as serious as I'm supposed to be, and it could hurt my election chances. But I would have my marketing director write all of my key talking points while she's not at work, weekends, after hours, so that we could keep her busy. So maybe I will schedule a debate now that I think about it. I'll call the lake office this afternoon. Jez, you're block some time off for that?
Yeah, I'm free to do that. It might end up where some of your talking points might run together with some other things, so
It might be written.
I
in
apologize.
crayon by her child.
Or they might be in crayon. It'll say Rex and clone a lot.
Shadow Trooper.
Shadow Trooper.
I think our overarching goal would be to have the Slackers be the Lido Lake Water Control and Improvement District Board by all of us moving there and getting elected.
It'd be called Lake Party. Party Lake.
Party Lake.
Yeah.
And we would construct all kinds of things on the taxpayers' dime.
Like a water park. Water park.
And a miniature spaceship Earth in the middle of the lake.
Eradicate the snakes from the lake. Would that a crime?
We would have to, because in order for us to have the illumination show, the safety first.
Okay.
So
You don't want to hurt any wildlife.
correct.
Nightly illuminated kites on jet skis. That's where you come in, M. Kelsey.
Yes.
So the jet ski power from the Kelseys.
The wonderful world of color.
Yeah, it's gonna be a combination of all the Disney nighttime spectaculars.
Yeah, including the Star Wars spectacular.
Yeah, even the drones that were over Disney Springs at one time.
I hope this will be in your debate.
Horse drones.
Yes. Well, I think from a campaign strategy, we would need to not talk about this till I'm elected. You know, taxpayers don't like their taxes to go up, but we're going to have to raise the
whiners.
taxes in order to put on the kind of show that, you know, the residents deserve.
Nightly at 10 p.m. fireworks going off. Yeah, someone's got to pay for that.
I think there's probably enough real estate on the south end of the lake that we could probably build our own jungle cruise. And each of us could take turns being the captain.
Yeah, skippers all around.
All skippers.
I'm seeing an Ben Wyatt Ice
Icetown.
happening here. Yeah.
What we've learned
that
from
man.
Ben Wyatt we can right his wrongs.
Well, sounds like we've got big plans for this neighborhood we all love, the Lytle. So remember, in order to make this happen, we got to vote Crow, and vote Crow often.
So how did you fuel post-race?
Post-race fueling was brought to you by La Popular. No endorsement implied.
Boo!
Do that again.
Not a popular opinion amongst the slackers, but I stand by it.
Even though you ate 2 burritos.
That I didn't purchase. Thank you, siblings, for treating me to eggs, potatoes, and bacon.
That's going on the invoice for the campaign.
Yep.
Fine, do it. And it was all wrapped in a not so fresh tortilla.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Mine was fantastic.
Do you have the tummy grumpy?
It's probably the ribeye tearing up my stomach talking, so I apologize for anything I say from here on out. But I won't apologize for this. This is an important time in our country, and we need strong leadership at the neighborhood level. And so as you consider the other candidates, I want you to remember that when I win, we all do. So vote Crow 2020, campaign information forthcoming. The big logo reveal should be at any time. So be safe, stay positive, test negative, and tell your mom about this.